And what's really on the move are his basketball cards. The games are real and they're spectacular. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Rounding the Corners, where we attempt to put on a Gem Mint 10 episode each and every time. Hi, I'm Darin and I'd like to invite you to give us a grade on this episode at the end of the show. Did we earn that Gem Mint 10? Was it a 9? Was it an 8? Please give us your honest feedback at the end of the show. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified of new episodes coming up. And give us a like at the end of the show if we earn it. If you didn't see our last episode, go ahead and check that out. We do have a free card giveaway going on with that. But this episode, it's all about the hype. Michael Jordan. His cards are absolutely on fire. So much so that I have actually blown my entire month's budget on cards in one single purchase, and we'll see what that is at the end of the show. I'm curious to see what you think of that purchase that I made. So let's get into our gratitude for this week. I'd like to put a special thank you out there to Jeff Wilson and everybody at Sports Card Investor, the whole team over there. Everything that they're doing over there is tremendous. If you guys have not checked them out, please do so. Jeff was actually a catalyst for me to get me into the card industry again after I watched him open up a box of 1988 Fleer basketball when he was searching for, among other things, Michael Jordan cards in Gem Mint 10 conditions. He's a great content creator, puts so many great episodes out there. I strongly recommend you guys checking out his Advent 24 days of pack opening. Not only is it for a good cause, for charity, but it also gets you, the viewer, a chance to be able to see exactly what some of this new product looks like. Jeff and his team have put together some really great analytical tools that many people use, myself included. We'll take a look at some of those today. If you've not downloaded the Sports Card Investor app, I highly recommend that for you right now. Let's get into our education for the week. Chicago, the Windy City, home of so many iconic elements such as Wrigley Field, the Millennium Park Jelly Bean, Navy Pier, the Willis Tower. But we're not here to talk about architecture. We're going to talk about another icon of Chicago, that being Michael Jordan. Now, Michael Jordan, his cards have been going absolutely insane, just blowing through the roof right now. This episode actually was scheduled to happen later in our queue, as I have an interview lined up with an owner of a Michael Jordan rookie card. And I remember a month and a half ago, he and I were talking about how crazy it was that card had reached up to $200,000. Well, recent developments have now blown that out of the water. There are reports from last week that 2 Michael Jordan cards have sold for both over $700,000 each. Now that's crazy. Most people thought the spike on Jordan stuff was done and over with when The Last Dance aired back in the spring. The 10-part documentary that chronicled the Chicago Bulls' rise to their championships, their 6 titles with Michael Jordan. So what gives? Why this craze right now? Why this huge spike well after that? Obviously, Michael Jordan, he's retired. He's not been in the headlines. Why this major spike? So let's actually get into some data here. Let's look at some of these card prices. And we're going to go to the Sports Card Investor app for this. This is where they will feature many cards that are trending right now. You see many of these are legendary players. And there's Michael Jordan, and you'll notice that he actually is peppering this list of trending cards. So let's filter this down to just look at Michael Jordan cards. We'll see the tremendous increase over 7 days and 30 days. There he is at number 15, number 19. Here's the 89 Hoops card, the Skybox card. There's rookie sticker. Just everything is blowing up right now. So here's the rookie card, and the sales on this are lagging behind. As I said, there are two that are already over $700,000. So if we break this down to a PSA 9, the record sales were a PSA 10. You can see even 8, 7, 6, 5, all of these graded cards are just going skyrocketing. Even the lesser cards, this is from 1989, you can see this huge trend upward. And these are some of the recent sales. It's crazy. This was kind of almost thought as like a common card in the past, but now it's just blowing up. Here's an interesting one here. This is the Nike promo card. A lot of people are predicting that this is going to be the next real hot one that takes off. This actually predated his rookie card. It was from 1985. Oh, look out. There's Ewing getting posterized there. But all these cards, every single one of them has just got crazy increases over time. 7 days or 30 days. It's nuts. And I actually have a little bit of piece of this Jordan action right now. This iconic card right here. This was my first purchase after fantasy football winnings. I took that money, put it into this card right here. It's only a 7. It's a 1988 Fleer All-Star card. Now I think this is the most iconic pose of any of his cards, his rookie card included. That prompted me to actually upgrade to an 8 of the same type. And with that came this 88 Fleer sticker card at a PSA 7. So all three cards, these graded cards, basically paid $200 for in total. Well, that has spiked basically 7x in a little over a month. So that brings us to our meaningful moment. Your first slab. What was your first slab? This actually was my first slab. And what is a slab? Well, a slab it's a graded card. Very different from something like this. This would be considered a raw card. All cards start as raw. Just a normal card out of a pack, and after cards get looked at by grading services, grading companies, they get slabbed up. So what do they look at, grading services? Well, they look at the corners, they look at the edges, they look at the surface, they look at the centering. All of those things determine a grade, an overall grade for a card. So the purpose for getting a card graded is that, well, it shows that it's authentic. You know that it's real, it's not counterfeit. You can exactly know the condition of the card, whether that's a 10, a 9, a 8, and so on. There's no guessing game. With raw cards, it's a guessing game. Maybe this card looks perfect, maybe it looks like a 10, but we wouldn't know until it actually gets graded by a grading service. And the grading services that are out there right now, PSA, SGC, BGS, GMA, all these places will look over cards and slab them up. So currently, most people would probably say that PSA is probably the leading grading company, but that's up for debate. So there really truly is no other feeling like holding a stack of slabs in your hand. The feeling, the sound, it's just an experience. Probably what a poker player feels when they stack their chips and shuffle their chips. It's just a good feeling. So I fell in love with these cards because, like I said, the iconic pose. There's nothing better than seeing Michael Jordan fly through the air. He's kind of got the Jumpman pose right there with the legs flailing. So I actually did a little research on this card just recently to try and figure out where this actually was from. And what I found out just made me fall in love with this card even 10 times more. These cards, the 1988 Fleer All-Star card, actually was an image from the 1988 All-Star game, and in fact, the slam dunk contest. So why is that so special? Well, 1988, that was probably known as the greatest slam dunk contest ever, featuring the great Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan as they squared off. Now, previous to that 88 All-Star game and weekend, both Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins had won slam dunk titles, but they had never squared off against each other due to injuries. But all that was going to change. February 6th, 1988, Chicago Stadium, the Bulls Arena. It had legendary dunkers such as Spud Webb, Clyde Drexler, but the two headliners obviously were Jordan and Dominique. Dominique was known for his power, and in that competition, he let loose with windmills, 360s, off the backboard, extended reach dunks, just incredible power. And that was matched by Michael Jordan's true artistry, flying in air, defying gravity. It was just an amazing contest all the way around. Both Jordan and Wilkins had received perfect 50 score dunks in the preliminary rounds. Just incredible. Jordan's was from the free throw line where he sprinted, launched himself from the free throw line, majestic dunk, perfect score, 50. That set the stage for the finals. Going into the last dunk, Michael Jordan was behind. He needed something big. So he reached to the well one more time. He jumped from that free throw line. And this card right here, this actually captures the dunk from the free throw line in that contest that actually secured the victory for one Michael Jordan. The most legendary epic dunk contest we've ever seen. No props, no jumping over things, just two legendary dunkers. And this card has the image of Jordan floating through the air, arm cocked, legs flailing on his way to a perfect 50 score dunk. Just an incredible card. I think once more people find out the history of this card, it's going to even skyrocket even more. Like I said, it already is, so I think people are kind of catching wind of what this card actually means. It's an incredible moment from an incredible time. Now that weekend was even more special for Jordan, as the next day he went on to score 40 points in the All-Star game and was named the MVP of that game. So quite the incredible weekend for MJ. And to this day, I can still remember that moment when they announced Jordan as the winner. Michael Jordan score 50! They gave him a 50! They gave Jordan a 50, and he defends his championship. And I probably remember that moment so well because I used to watch that dunk contest over and over and over on this VCR tape right here. And that leads me to my big purchase, my budget-blowing buy. And I want your opinion in the comments below. Is this absolutely nuts, or am I actually onto something? Am I a genius here? You let me know down below. Now, seeing that Jordan memorabilia is just blowing up, going through the roof, wall hangings, autographed items, shoes, everything. Couple that with the fact that, I'm seeing many different things getting graded, getting boxed up, slabbed up, such as graded Nintendo games, Tecmo Bowl, Super Mario Brothers. So it's my theory, possibly, that something like this could actually jump in value. That's right. VHS tapes come fly with me the entire quote-unquote rainbow, 1989, 1990, 1991. That and this other tape that I used to watch that chronicled many dunk contests, including the legendary one from 1988. And these are all factory sealed, brand new. And I'll let you in on a little secret too. I actually have an offer out there on eBay on a Space Jam cassette tape as well. Now, why is that special? Well, there is actually a new Space Jam movie coming out. And this one features Michael Jordan, and it also has the commemorative coin inside the packaging as well. We'll see if I get that. If I do, I'll unveil it on a future episode. So comment below, is that straight genius or is that just straight crazy town? Let me know what you think about that purchase. And also comment down below about your first slab. This was my first slab. Beautiful, a piece of art. What was your first slab and what was the meaning behind that slab for you? And if you don't have any slabbed up graded cards yet, well, what would you like to get? Share that down below too, why that card would be special for you. Alright guys, so that brings us to the next segment where we're going to tear open a pack and we're going to see if we actually can pull a Jordan. In fact, we're going to pull nothing but Jordans. So I could not find any packs of cards for the show, as it is extremely difficult these days to find anything in retail, especially to try and find anything from Jordan's playing days. So I did the next best thing. I actually bought a mixed bag mystery grab of Michael Jordan cards from a card shop. We have 11 cards here, so I'm going to unveil what we actually got from that mixed bag. 12 bucks, what do we get? Alright, so our very first card here, looks like this is Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, 1990 Hoops card. That's a nice one right there. This is back when Jordan left and played baseball with the White Sox, number 45 there. I believe this is from 1993. And as I already kind of opened this up to see what we got so I could speak intelligently about what we have here, the rest of these cards actually come from 2009, a Jordan Legacy set. A standalone set from Upper Deck. 50 cards of Michael Jordan, kind of highlighting specific moments of his career. You can see it's got that nice little foil on there as well. Each one has a title, kind of remembering the moment that is featured on the card. This one is the shot over Brian Russell, his very last shot with the Bulls. Pretty nice looking card. I haven't examined these closely yet for corners and things like that to see if they're grade worthy. This one's interesting. 1982 NCAA champion. Again, they all have that foil on there. 1984 National Player of the Year. 1985 Rookie of the Year. That's kind of a cool picture right there. Back in his younger days, his youth. NBA leading 33.6 points per game card. 13 out of 14 free throws versus Detroit in playoffs. I guess that was super memorable for some reason. 1991 NBA Finals MVP. Very nice. 1998 MVP. And this is 1985 Rookie of the Year, 6-time NBA champion. So this kind of is intriguing, this set. They do have a 50 card set, and I think they also included a Hall of Fame edition where they upped it to 100 cards in the set as well. So this is kind of cool. This might be something that I'd be interested in the future, buying maybe the whole 50 card set. All right. Thanks for checking in. That was fun. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification to be notified of episodes for the future. Give us a like, and please give us a grade on this episode. Did we earn that Gem Mint 10 this time? If not, we'll keep working and do it better next time. Again, I'm Darin. Thanks again. We'll see you around for the next one.